Hello everyone, we are now in game number 3 in this series between Lawliet and Sonik, tied up at 1 game apiece between, well, Lawliet and Sonik, each both taking 1 game. We can see Sonik has spawned as the red Night Elf player over here on the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, in the center position, we see Lawliet spawning as the yellow Night Elf. This is Night Elf versus Night Elf in this 1v1 matchup, as game number 1 and game number 2 could not be more different. In game number 1, Lawliet was able to get into a very late game strategy with that Keeper of the Grove, getting Thorns Aura and being able to reflect back a lot of damage with Thorns on those bears. Meanwhile, in game number 2, Sonik was able to take down Lawliet's early Ancient of War just based on positioning of how close it was to those creeps. Always a big issue there, as we now see the Spider Crab Limb Rippers and Spider Crab Behemoths will both be most likely taken out by the Ancient of Wars. Both sides building their Ancient of Wars both within relatively close positions, as that Ancient of War will be up and operational in just a moment. Back down across over here, what are we going to be seeing next? Demon Hunter about halfway out. Meanwhile, this particular Demon Hunter about halfway out as well. Solo Archer going to be getting ready, as we already see, wow, some aggroing early on. This Wisp, is it going to be able to start doing some repairs? That is the necessarily big question, as Lawliet able to aggro a lot of these units once more. This is going to potentially be a very big problem. This is not only the orange creep camp here, it is also the green creep camp here. Normally, green creep camps do not make that big of a difference, but in this particular situation, we see that the Ancient of War of Sonik is almost taken out. Triple Wisp trying to repair and unable to do it. Sonik is in big trouble, as Lawliet flips the script from game number 2 and able to shut down Sonik's early Ancient of War. Will he be able to capitalize it like Sonik did in game number 2? Only time can tell, as we are going to most likely have a level 2 Demon Hunter with access to the mercenary camps going up against a level 1 Demon Hunter who, well, doesn't have access to those mercenary camps. Talisman of Evasion, a rather useless item right now. Forest Troll High Priest has been added. You can see the Demon Hunter going to be coming around the corner. Most likely Mana Burn that Forest Troll Shadow Priest there. No, decides against it, as we do not see a Forest Troll Berserker there. Demon Hunter going back to pick up a Tome of Strength there. No Poacher is going to be rooting themselves, as the Demon Hunter coming in gets the Mana Burn off, and now there's going to be a bit of an engagement. Demon Hunter trying to run around in circles. That Forest Troll Shadow Priest could decide to back off there, but no, another Mana Burn goes down. 98 mana compared to 130. Back across over here, the Forest Troll Shadow Priest and the Archer decide to break chase, as Lawliet is just making sure that Sonik is not going to be able to easily pressure and buy himself time to perhaps get to level 3. He wants to clear out that Goblin Merchant shop. He wants to sell that Talisman of Evasion, since it is not the most useful item on a Demon Hunter, and that item is worth a good amount of gold. That Ancient of War is going to be slowly making its way perhaps off over here to clear out a 5-4-3 creep camp. The Renegade Wizard, the Giant Wolf, and that Rogue Wizard there. Now, what are Sonic's options at this point? Sonik knows that he cannot force a true engagement with a large army because he does not have one. All he can really hope to do is play a little bit of an annoying harass tactic and perhaps try and pull Lawliet away from his own creeping. It doesn't seem like that is going to be the case though, as Lawliet now going after the Vile Temptress creep camp here, going to be able to pick up a Wand of Lightning Shield, sell the Talisman of Evasion, and get a lot of gold and a lot of value out of these early items. Demon Hunter here still trying to get to level 2. It does have a Staff of Teleportation in order to get away, and this is all really Sonik can hope to do. Moonwells are getting a little bit dry at this point, as we see Sonik does have a good number of Moonwells, but only sitting at 24/40 supply. Lawliet is sitting at 25 over 40, but also has a little bit more gold as well, as he is able to creep out creep camps and get the bonus gold from those particular creep camps. All right, Moonwell taking a lot of damage, but it looks like it will be held off. Forest Troll, High Priest, and Shadow Priest now going after some of those Wisp instead. Demon Hunter, all it can really hope to do is try and finish things off on this one particular Moonwell. It is draining that Moonwell rather fast, and perhaps they should go ahead and try and engage there. Meanwhile, Ancient of War in position here. Is it going to engage there? Yes, does get one shot off there, as now Lawliet, now Sonik, now opting to grab that Naga Sea Witch, as we saw in game number 1. Keeper of the Grove coming in from Lawliet still, as the Demon Hunter, oh, there it is, a reveal, trying to take down this Archer. Archer is absorbing a lot of damage right now because of those Moonwells, and is still currently staying alive. Naga Sea Witch, currently, well, taking a little bit of damage, as the Demon Hunter now needs to get away. It is sitting at level 3 compared to level 1. The Staff of Teleportation, Boots of Speed, will allow him to chase a little bit further. Naga Sea Witch unable to close in on that distance, and the level 3 Demon Hunter of Lawliet will be forced to back off. All right. Units now all looking to pull back here. Demon Hunter in a little bit of trouble. Keeper of the Grove should be making its way out in just a moment, as Sonik gets a little bit of a small advantage while he has 2 heroes and his opponent only has 1. Keeper of the Grove now out onto the field. We should be looking at dual Ancients of Lore momentarily, as the Tree of Eternity has already been started, that upgrade. There is one Ancient of Lore. A second Ancient of Lore should be coming in any moment now, as the Demon Hunter double backs around and tries to pressure back this Demon Hunter, who still is able to get out of any dicey situations with that Staff of Teleportation. Mana Burn's now going across here. Demon Hunter looking to engage. This Wisp is going to get taken out. Demon Hunter of Sonik causing a lot of harassment. Meanwhile, back in the center portion of the map, Entangle right there, Lightning Shield on the Keeper of the Grove, doing a great job taking down units, and that was perhaps a bit unexpected right there. The Lightning Shield from the Renegade Wizard doing a great job to slow down and take down a Forest Troll Berserker. All right, Keeper of the Grove still trying to get in some more and more damage there. Is it going to be able to finish it off? Keeper of the Grove has 60 or 70 some odd mana. If it's able to catch up to that Naga Sea Witch, get in some more attacks. No, Staff of Preservation followed by a Mana Burn, not allowing the Keeper of the Grove to get that final Entangle off again. Dryads are being added. Tree of Eternity now slowly being upgraded, as the Ancient of War slowly marching away from that Renegade Wizard, as it does not want to deal the killing blow. Keeper of the Grove does get to level 2, picks up Ring of Protection +2, as we are going to be looking at the Demon Hunter back off over here once again. Sonik still fighting from a not advantageous position. Demon Hunter now trying to slip through. Is he going to be able to do so? There is Thorns Aura. We could see an Entangle here. There is the Entangle. The Demon Hunter should perhaps actually get in front there in order to try and do a little bit of pathing, as the Demon Hunter does get the final blow on a level 1 Demon Hunter. Lawliet continuing to grow his advantage, knowing that he now has a 2-hero-to-1 lead while maintaining a hero level lead as well. All he needs to do now is not make any critical mistakes. He knows that he can creep out creep camps, get additional gold for his army, build up, and then stay at no upkeep, saving up a little bit of gold for those proper items. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, very, very strong. Hawk also going to get taken down right there, as the Demon Hunter could try and clear out a more difficult creep camp, but doesn't want to try and press his luck. Back down all across over here, I believe this will be the next creep camp to clear out. If it is similar to Turtle Rock, it will be dropping a power consumable item, Potion of Greater Healing, Potion of Mana, Potion of Invulnerability, all in the realm of possibility. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter going off the Null Overseer creep camp there, picks up Gloves of Haste, adding in a little bit more of an advantage again. Now, gloves, oh wait, what was that item given? It looks like the Wand of Lightning Shield was given there, as the Demon Hunter now has Rejuvenation again. Naga Sea Witch finally at 2. Demon Hunter going to be gonna get to level 2 there, purposely Staff of Preservationing that Naga Sea Witch, taking her back home for just a moment, as she is going to be coming back in, perhaps with some items. No, just wanted a full hit point, full mana Naga Sea Witch before the next fight. Demon Hunter with an Orb of Venom going after the Gargantuan Sea Turtle does pick up a Potion of Invulnerabilities, similar drop as on Turtle Rock. As we now see level 3 on the Keeper of the Grove, going perhaps for, well, we don't know if it's level 2 Entangle. It is going to be level 2 Thorns Aura, as opposed to level 2 Entangle.
Are under attack.
Back down across over here, this Dark Wizard creep camp trying to get crept out. Very, very difficult to do so, as the Dark Wizard now trying to pull away. Is the Dark Wizard going to get taken out? That is going to be the big question. And is it going to drop a very powerful item? Talisman of the Wind. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 2, being forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal, and that was a little bit of a risky move, but he needed a big item. If it had dropped perhaps a Stone Golem or some other very, very powerful summon, things would have gone Sonic's way. Instead, the Talisman of the Wind is just going to feed Abolish Magic from those Dryads, as we see a Tome of Strength +2 being picked up by Lawliet's Demon Hunter. Level 4 on Lawliet's Demon Hunter, level 3 on the Keeper of the Grove. You can see that he's trying to make no mistakes in this game. He does not want to take his opponent for granted and overcommit and trade into a bad fight. He does, however, want to apply pressure, and this is the delicate balancing act that you need to do while you are ahead. Press where you are strongest and your opponent is weakest. Force him into fights that he doesn't necessarily want to fight, and continue to press your advantage there. All right, Bears are going to be engaging against this Dark Wizard creep camp. Sonic doing a great job going after the very, very difficult creep camps right now. As we see, there is a Wisp hiding off over there, and it will be able to stick alive. Meanwhile, all the units are now pulling back away, as there was a big Zeppelin drop inside the base. All right, Staff of Preservation does get the Naga Sea Witch back home in just a moment. Massive repairs underway on the Tree of Eternity. Lightning Shield now onto the Demon Hunter. Quick detonations, mana burn, and this may be the death of the Tree of Eternity. Tree of Eternity down to 200 hit points. It is looking like it's going to fall. Entangle onto a Wisp to prevent any repairs, and what you see is what you get from Sonic. Demon Hunter does not have a Scroll of Town Portal. Is he going to be able to Staff of Preservation it? That is going to be... No, he doesn't even have the Staff of Preservation. All right, going to drop back down. The Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation, Scroll of Town Portal on the Keeper of the Grove. Will they live to fight another day? Yes, they will. As Sonic now sitting at a 49/50 army with no real way of getting any additional units out onto the field. Meanwhile, a very, very bloody army from Lawliet going to take this time, rejuvenate its army back up to full, and also use the gold advantage to perhaps pick up some more useful items. Scroll of Town Portal has not been replaced. That Wand of Lightning Shield, beautiful use on the Demon Hunter to not allow the Wisp to easily try and repair that Tree of Eternity. Follow that up with an Entangle, and that was pretty much the beginning of the end. All right, there's some Abolish Magic right there. Demon Hunter could easily turn around, finish off that summoned unit. There's a mana burn. We see a bit of an engagement. Demon Hunter going to be using that Potion of Potion of Invulnerability. No, picked up and dropped back down instead. There is a rejuvenation, and the army of Sonic is still something to be feared. Demon Hunter now still trying to chase. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation? Goblin Zeppelin was taken down. Cold Arrows now coming across as well. There is one Staff of Preservation. Demon Hunter now trying to get into position here, as we see the Thorns Aura is reflecting a bit of damage back. All right, quick Abolish Magic onto one Entangled unit. Both sides still fighting. Demon Hunter trying to finish off some more units. There goes a Dryad. Entangles are coming across onto red units, but they are constantly getting Abolish Magic. Level 3 Demon Hunter now ready to cast some more mana burns, but there is no easy targets. Are we going to see a mana burn there? Yellow Bear gets a rejuvenation. There's a good mana burn there, as Sonic now retreating with this one particular Demon Hunter again. Both sides are fighting. That one is going to be in a very, very hurt situation there. He finally does get taken down as the GG is used. Lawliet takes this series 2-0. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.